Go to your page. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to see an angry James Dean, you're going to get one today. He is not happy.
Okay.
That looks great. We are having big technical difficulties. Stupid Facebook, or I don't know if it's stupid Android or what.
Yeah, it's probably fine on
We
Apple
are
phone.
live on James profile because of Android.
Adam's gonna come on here and make fun of my phone.
Why does he have a iPhone?
Yeah.
Telling you, I mean, you can knock iPhone, but they never get viruses. They're a dummy phone.
It's not a virus.
Huh?
It's through Facebook.
Yeah, it's still through
Blah blah blah.
blah blah blah. Yeah,
We have one viewer.
of course we do. We're gonna have a ton of viewers today.
Who is that viewer?
You have a lot of loyal friends, James Dean.
Yeah.
We got 2 people. See, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we're having big difficulties today. Probably not going to get too many viewers. We want to go live, everything, the things we normally do, and it would not let us go or switch profiles to our Unlikely Friends page because we have no idea. But it would go live on James Dean's page, so hence why we're on James's page. So hopefully all of James's friends will tune in.
Do we have sound? Muted. See. The heck?
Yeah, I can hear us. We're good.
We're
good. Yep, I hear us. We are good. Yes, we're good.
All right. Hopefully this works. Hey, Aunt Tammy's watching.
Yeah, see, you got loyal friends on your page. We were having big difficulties, and I was comforting James.
So dumb.
I was just rubbing his back.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, Baqueta, we still keep a tradition, even though we got a little bit of confusion. So, but hopefully James Dean's loyal friends will cross on over to the other side. Break on through to the other side, if you will.
Yeah.
But don't let it get you down, James Dean.
It's just lame.
It is, but what could we have done, though, you know? See, I'm talking like you.
Yeah, we can't do anything. Facebook needs to figure it out.
Yeah, Mark. Whatever, it is what it is.
We can go live from my page, and it's the same account. And as soon as I switch to Unlikely Friends, it shuts down.
Force closes.
Yeah, like you can't even open it again.
Yeah, so I don't know.
And I guarantee you,
what it is.
tonight it'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll probably be fine at like 12:30.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll probably be fine at 12:30. See if
my glasses crooked. No, my hat's crooked.
Here to a group.
I shared everything under Unlikely Friends page. Well, if they go to Unlikely Friends, they can still see it, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
James Dean. James Dean.
I don't know electronic stuff.
It's okay, James Dean. There's nothing we could have done to fix this.
I know.
So let's not bore everyone.
There's probably something we could have done.
Well, not with our intelligence and with our time frame.
I can't weld it. I can't spray paint it. I can't fix it.
This is better than that one day, though. That one day sucked.
Yeah, it did.
That was such a pain in the ass. It was so annoying.
Yeah, I couldn't do anything.
No. And like you said, you look forward to Saturdays doing the podcast.
I do. It's fun.
Yeah, it is fun. Absolutely is fun. But it's all right. We're live. Might not have as many people watching. We got 2 people.
Two people.
We got loyal Aunt Tammy. She's always here for us.
Yeah.
She's very loyal.
She's a good aunt. What?
She looks really familiar. I don't know why. Was she at Bella's party thing?
No.
No? Okay. Graduation party.
Yeah, I don't think she can make it.
I don't know. She looks familiar. Anywho, I hope everyone's doing good today. Decent weather.
Still
no snow.
I know.
Global warming.
No, it's not.
Global warming's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
you're going to have to carry us on this one. I didn't get to bed till like 3 a.m. last night.
Why is that?
I just stayed up late. Just stayed up late, you know. No,
Number 26.
26. I'm not even gonna go into detail on that one. Maybe another time. But
Can we put a note? Can you do that? Can you do that?
Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. I can fire that up real quick. Yes, I'll put.
Good idea.
Good job, Miss Tammy. See, she's great.
She is cool.
Yeah, it seems like you guys are actually, like she's one of your closer aunts.
Probably. Well, I don't have that many.
You don't really?
All right, Kathleen and Tammy.
2.
Yeah, because on my dad's side, they're all dead.
Really?
Yeah,
they're all dead.
Yeah, and Angie and Ida, and Gilda. Yeah, and Joe. They're all dead.
Really?
Yep.
They're all dead?
Yep.
Huh. Jeez. I don't have much. I don't have a very big family either. My family's pretty tiny. Because like none of my family members really had kids. Like on my dad's family is actually kind of big. All right, I posted that. Go to your profile.
Okay.
Dad's family is decently. You got a big family though, but they're just all dead.
Pretty much.
Really? I got my mom's side. I have an aunt and uncle. They have no kids, and then I have an uncle who died, and he has 2 kids I never met, and that's it for that side of the family. But then my dad's side, some of those people are popping kids out like no other.
My dad's side, I had it. Aunt Fran, Aunt Angie, Grandma, Aunt Gilda.
And your dad said?
And Joe, yeah. And Ida.
Jeez.
They were great aunts. Some of those were great aunts.
Oh, dang. So whose side of the family is bigger, your mom or dad?
Probably about the same.
Because with your mom's side of the family, like you count Luciano's and everything, his family, right?
Yeah, but I don't know past my immediate family on my dad. Well, some of those ones were my greats.
You don't know past your immediate family?
Well, I know I got family that I don't even know.
Oh, okay. Huh.
So it's probably similar or close.
Huh.
Shoes are white.
Isn't that something? I know it looks weird with you wearing sneakers.
It does. It feels weird.
What are you wearing them for?
Because they're house shoes.
Oh.
I don't go outside in them.
No?
No.
Yeah, it does not. It just looks
dumb.
I wouldn't say dumb. It just looks odd.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, so I'm upset.
Yes, James is very mad. I'm not sure what he's gonna do. He was all pissy today because of our technical difficulties. I was like the one like comforting him.
I know.
I was like, James, what can we do?
We can't do anything, so why worry about it?
We can't go live on the Unlikely Friends page, so we can only go live on.
But we're kind of live.
Yeah, we are. We shared it there. We're good.
Who's that?
That's Kristen, who I went out with last night. Did not get much sleep. That's what I told her this morning. I was like, James might have to carry us on this one because I'm kind of tired. But now I'm here.
I know, because you're a wuss.
I go by you. You need like 3 hours of sleep.
I know.
Really good.
We are dorks.
James does not need much sleep at all. Like you can literally get like 4 hours of sleep. There's no difference with how you act versus if you get like 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah. What time I wake up today? I woke up at like 8. So I went to bed at like I think 2:30.
2:30?
Yeah. So how many hours is that? I probably fell asleep at 3.
Yeah, it's 6.5 hours.
Yeah, 6.5.
Oh, that's pretty good. What do you do all night?
I was working on RC cars.
Oh yeah, you were bad.
And then I know. And then I was
yelled at them.
I was researching RC cars. I started watching more. They got more videos on the car that I'm getting.
Oh, the one that you pre-ordered.
Yeah. And then the videos were all in like Dutch and like German. And
were you still watching?
Yeah. I figured it out when you pointed to things, and I was like, "Oh, that's what that word is."
Oh, so you kind of killed 2 with 1. You learned a foreign language a little bit.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
I do the exact same thing when I'm getting something, whatever. I watch every single thing on it. like everything.
You got to. So far, everybody likes it. So.
I don't know if that many people do that. I don't think everyone does it.
No, a lot of my friends do.
Do they?
Yeah.
Same here. Like I'll research the hell out of freaking whatever it is I'm buying, even if it's like something small.
Sometimes it's bad though.
Do you ever? Well, I was going to ask you, Power of Bad, a good book I'm reading. I've read it before, but whenever you're reading something, million good reviews, and you see one negative review, you're like, oh.
Usually I'm like, oh, never mind.
Yep.
See what the next one says.
It's so true. Like,
and if they all have the same bad review, then I go back to the first one that had the best reviews, and I start weeding out.
Weeding out what?
Certain bad reviews. Like somebody's like, oh, I didn't like the color of it.
Oh, okay. So you're like, oh,
and then I start doing my own math in my head to see which one is got the better review, basically.
Yeah, I'm usually out of it if I see a bad review. Freaking sticks in your head. They say freaking Power of Bad. It's talking about how negativity can like really rule your life easily and how to overcome it. Don't let it rule it. But if for every no wait, let me get this right.
Yeah. Slow down.
For every one bad thing that happens to you, it takes 3 good things to make up for the bad thing that happened to you.
Why?
That's just how human nature is. Like that's just how we are. That's how much we focus on negative stuff.
That's stupid.
Like human beings.
I don't focus on negative stuff.
Well,
except when it comes to Facebook.
Yeah, look how mad you are over Facebook. Over face space, he's all old piss pants, they call him. Yep, piss pants.
Yeah, no, I try not to be mad. It happens.
Yeah, I don't get too mad, but when I like blow up, kind of like when I'm mad, like at work, if I'm like getting super frustrated.
Yeah,
let's go. Fucking piece of shit. James just goes easy, and it's usually something super simple. He walks over and he like touches something, like, and then it's good.
The vacuum.
Oh my gosh!
I didn't even touch the vacuum.
You just showed up. It was so weird. For some reason I was watching your feet, and right when your foot got on the top step, it was like, man.
I know.
We had to. I was vacuuming out this carpet and whatnot, and like I was working on it for half an hour. I cleaned it. I was hitting every goddamn button on it. It was one of those shark vacuums. They're supposed to be good. Not get it to work for the life of me. I'm like, James, he's like, okay, I'll come take a look at it. Walks over, steps on the porch, and it's like, man. Maybe
it's voodoo.
I hate when that happens because it just makes you look like a total idiot. Like you weren't trying to get it going.
I know.
Like you said, you're in a situation like, I don't know if you care to tell people that. Like,
oh, what?
Remember at the park and you were in a skid steer and the guy said something that made you look like.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
Like you're,
yeah. It was, so I did my job. I was told to do something. It was not a very nice something, but I did it anyway. Well, they should have learned, but anyway. So the guy, I won't say names. I'll try not to. Yeah. The guy comes up and he was pounding on his skid steer, swearing, calling me names, and I was just like, whatever. And I just went back to plowing. And so he went down to Leroy, and he was like, he was saying he went to me, and I was swearing at him, telling him to F off or whatever.
You were.
I was, and I don't talk to people like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Leroy's like, "Nah, I know you're lying because he doesn't even swear.
You're lying."
Yeah, and so they talked whatever they said, and he came to apologize to me, and he stuck out his hand. I was still in a machine, so I lowered the blade, the plow, but because it was angled down, it didn't let it go down all the way, and so the boom blocked it, and I went to open it, and I was like, "Oh no, what do I do now?" Because I shut the machine off, so I couldn't like hold on.
Yeah.
Start it back up, do the controls. So I was like, "Screw it," and I reached my hand out the crack of the window to like shake his hand. I was like, "No problem, no worries." And I felt like it made me look like such a wuss. Like I was so afraid of him. Yeah, like I wasn't.
Pussy, like,
yeah.
No problem.
No problem. Okay. Don't beat me up. Can't get me. Door shut.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't have cared if I got beat up or whatever, but I just felt so dumb.
I hate when those things happen. They've happened to me a ton of times. And you can't like go back either. You can't like go up to him later and be like, I wasn't afraid of
I know. Yeah. I didn't not shut the door, or I didn't barely open it because I didn't want you to get me.
Yeah, exactly.
It was an accident.
Yep. Those.
It's
It's funny. That was such a long time ago, and you still like kind of remember it.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Because then you're thinking like that guy's gonna be like, yep.
Yeah.
He was afraid to get close to me.
He was afraid to open the door. Thought I was going to beat him up.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I didn't even care. He could have beat me up, and I just got beat up, and that'd have been fine.
You never been in a fight, have you?
When I was younger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like how? Like you were like in high school?
I hadn't been in a fight in high school, no, because I always had the rule. My mom was like, "Do not fight in school. If you fight in school during school, you're in huge trouble."
After school, though,
Fine.
you're allowed to fight.
Yeah, but I think she knew me pretty well that I don't stay angry long, and so I was like, "Yeah, let's fight."
Yeah.
Not gonna fight here. Got to fight after school. By the time after school came, they're like, "You want to fight?" I was like, "Not really. Kind of want to go home."
Fight?
Yeah, kind of want to go home now, and I don't know, play outside.
Didn't some kid like hit you in the face, or he pushed you, or he did something, and you just stood there, and you were like, "What the?" Like gym class or
yeah,
something?
gym class. I won't say names on that one either.
I can't believe you. Or that's the difference between me and you. You didn't like. Why didn't you hit him back or do
I
something?
wasn't angry. I wasn't mad.
Oh, did he touch you on the face? Did he push you, or what?
He punched me in the chest.
Like punch you in the chest.
I didn't do nothing.
Oh, you didn't even do anything?
I didn't do a single thing to him. Somebody told him I was calling him names in gym class. We were swimming. We came back out of swim class and went in the locker room, and he's like, "Don't ever call me that again." I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like, I didn't call you anything."
Yeah.
He's like, "You called me this." And I was like, "No, I didn't." And so then he was like, he reared back and he punched me square in the chest. And I was like, what are we doing? Like, and he was like, "And don't ever say it again." And then he walked away. And I was like, "Okay, whatever."
So lame. It wasn't even like a hard punch, you said, right?
No, I mean, he looked like he was hard punching. Like, he punched me. But I was like, whatever.
But you were, a shit brick house or whatever that thing is, and didn't even phase you.
No.
Damn. First fight I ever got in, it was when my parents sent me. Doesn't matter that the family was black. They sent me to the babysitter.
You gotta say it though.
I don't know. Speak too soon sometimes, but they used to this black family. They used to babysit me, and like it was in the ghetto. It was in a rough part of Erie, and like my dad said now he's like, "I don't know why your mom sent you there." Like, like it was weird. Every lunch all we had was freaking spinach, and like it got so old. She was like, Popeyes, spinach, make you strong. Da, 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 da.
Popeye spinach is good though, dude.
Yeah, when you're like,
I like it.
6 or so, it was, I don't know. It just got old. But this, I was downstairs. This, the son and his friend were there, and the one's like, "Want to fight?" I'm little. I'm like, "Yeah, I'll fight." And he freaking hit me. And he started slamming my head on the concrete, and he picked me up. And he pushed me in the dryer and shut the door, and he turned the dryer on.
Oh.
And it was like, it got like a quarter of a rotation, and I kicked the door open, and then I got out.
That would have been a fight for me.
That would have been a fight?
That would have been a fight.
Oh, it scared living daylights out of me. I still remember what the kid looked like too. Like, just.
I sat on a kid's head once.
Sat on his head?
In the dirt.
Wait, you just sat on top of him?
I don't even know why we were fighting. But we were fighting, and I got the advantage and spun him down and put him on the ground, and then I sat on his head.
Just sat.
I don't know why that felt like the right move, but it did.
You just sat on his head. What the hell?
Yeah. Fight was over. He went home crying. I was the victor. And then, like, I don't know, 20 years later, I was in town visiting. Like,
wait, you saw him? You saw him 20 years? Did he remember you?
He wanted to fight me again.
Nuh-uh. 20 years later, he still wanted to fight? What? What did he say to you?
Well,
like
somebody brought it up. They're like, because we were all just talking about old times. He's like, somebody brought it up. You remember the time you sat on his head in a fight? And he was like, I was like, yeah, that was funny. He's like, yeah, you want to fight again? I'm like, no, I really don't, but whatever. Like, I don't know what's going on here.
Many years later, he wanted to fight.
Yeah, it was a long time. It wasn't like I came back after 1 year. You know, it was 10 or 15 years had passed.
He still wanted to fight.
He still wanted to fight me.
Was he your age? Or?
Yeah, we were all the same age.
You still remember what he looks like?
No.
No?
No.
Wonder if that moment changed his life. Like he might have been something, and after you sat on his head, like
Ruined it.
it completely changed reality. Like the butterfly effect.
Yeah, you never know.
You ever seen that movie, Butterfly Effect?
No.
No?
No.
You know what it's about, kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one little thing changes and then it spawns to
Yeah.
all
Think,
this.
or I guess you could never prove if that really could be real or not.
What do you mean? Yeah, of course it's real.
Like if you went,
You can't go back in time.
yeah, I know, but like if you do, like, say, like Hitler, like say if when he was young he became like super good friends with the Jewish family, like maybe he wouldn't have hated the Jews as much.
It had been somebody else.
He still would have been mad.
Yeah, somebody else.
He had to kill some kind of a group.
Yeah.
But I love that movie, Butterfly Effect. It's really cool. Keeps going back and back and back and keep trying to change it, and everything's perfect, and then one thing goes wrong.
That's the way life works.
Time travel.
You just know.
Time travel.
It's only possible. It's only theoretically possible to go into the future.
You think we'll ever be able to time travel?
No, and if we do, we're done.
What? It's just going to be a mess?
It's going to be a giant mess.
What? Are they going to keep going back, you think, and changing things?
If we could go back in time, oh yeah, dude.
Like,
it's going to be a giant mess.
Don't they always say that in movies too? You're never supposed to. What are you not? You're not supposed to, when you go back in time, don't talk to anybody or something.
Don't talk to yourself.
Oh, that's what it was. Don't ever like see yourself.
The biggest thing is don't talk to yourself.
So weird.
But you were never going to be able to go back in time.
I wish we could.
Not me.
I don't really know what I'd change.
Wouldn't change anything.
You wouldn't change a single thing?
No, because that's made me who I am. I'd be somebody different if I changed it. And I don't know. Personally, I like who I am.
Oh. I might change a little bit of stuff. Maybe.
Yeah, but who you are is what you've been through.
True, but
you would not have the wisdom you do today.
That's true.
Had you not gone through what you went through.
I have a ton of wisdom too.
Yeah.
So I guess I wouldn't change anything.
Yeah.
It's cool to think of though.
You know what wisdom is?
Yeah.
What?
Knowing a lot of stuff. A tooth?
So, well, I pulled one of those out myself.
You did?
Yeah. Tooth. I know.
Oh, is that when there was blood everywhere?
And I just went to bed. I was like, I'm not cleaning it.
You just went to bed.
Yeah. Pulled my own tooth out. What a dumb move that was. But anyway.
What's wisdom?
Wisdom is the use of acquired knowledge.
The use of acquired knowledge.
That's what I think it is.
Yeah. So people could have wisdom, but they just don't use it then?
Then they're not.
So they're really not wise. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Wisdom is shown. Wisdom is like I know not to hit myself in the thumb with a hammer. And so I don't hit myself in the thumb with a hammer, or try not to.
Well, you use wisdom a lot, like helping, teaching people, like teaching me how to do something or whatever.
Yeah. That's I use, the mechanical wisdom that I have to show others how to do things. There's a lot of, other wisdom that I have, but I've gained over the course of time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, wisdom is the application or the use of acquired knowledge.
Yep, just like the Dogmen. James showed me this video. Supposedly, I don't know if anyone out there has heard of Dogmen, but it's like a creature that's half dog, half man, aka a werewolf or something.
No, it's different. I looked it up.
Oh,
now.
It's not a werewolf?
Yeah, I researched it a very little bit. I was like,
you go down a wormhole?
Yeah, and I was like, what am I doing? Let's go into flat earth stuff. That's more fun.
Back to your page.
Yeah. So, no, dogmen are different than werewolves.
Really?
Yeah.
What, like the moon and stuff?
Yeah, I don't know what I didn't get into all that. Once I got into dogmen were different, I was like, yeah, I'm out.
You really didn't care that much.
No, this the stupidest thing in Dogmen, Mothman.
The Mothman prophecies.
Gosh.
The Dogmen, no, there's this video James showed me. It's this guy, he's sleeping in his truck.
Yeah, sleeping in his truck.
Back in the middle of the woods. Does he have his window down or something?
Yeah, window down. Fell asleep. What idiot falls asleep with their window down?
Yeah. In the middle of the dark woods.
Not down.
Yeah.
And even I probably wouldn't sleep with it down because that lets mosquitoes in.
Yeah.
It was down.
Yeah, that guy had no wisdom.
No wisdom.
But you you don't really hear anything, do you?
Yeah, you hear like a low-pitched growl.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. and he's recording from his back seat,
Yeah.
and you see the Dogman.
And
It was just so funny. You just saw its eye, and you see its little ears, but like the eyes, like perfectly, like it's like
fake.
it's retarded. It's freaking.
I showed it to Bella. Bella's like, I seen the original video. It's a mountain lion. I'm like, no, what?
Wait, what?
Like, no, it's not. And we got in an argument over it was a mountain lion.
Really?
I'm like, number one, mountain lions aren't gonna be like, they don't act like that. Like, that's just not. I mean, I've watched plenty of videos to know that mountain lions don't growl for no reason.
Well,
they're not just walking.
The video where the things like the guy's walking backwards, and the thing he's on a trail, and the mountain lion's like, going,
yeah,
oh,
but that's completely different.
Yeah,
that's not. That was that mountain lion felt threatened and was threatening back. This thing was just inquisitive, so it was like. Just inquisitive? No. The mountain lion wouldn't have done that. So sorry.
So dumb. But yeah, they're popping up everywhere. Supposedly the Dogman originated in
Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan.
I did get that far.
You did get that's about as far as I got too. But yeah, it's pretty funny.
Mothman's in Michigan too.
Is it?
I think
don't know exactly. I haven't seen the movie in forever.
I haven't ever seen the movie, but dude, just
I remember
splash
not
water on his wings and he's helpless.
Is that all you have to do?
Did you ever splash water on a moth?
Oh yeah,
can't fly
game
anymore.
over. It's like
exactly.
the Wicked Witch of the West.
So
like you get water on it.
I'm drinking a monster. Mothman.
Yeah, Mothman here.
Done.
Just like it's something that simple. Like at the end of the movie Signs, the water can be aliens.
Yeah, that was actually a really good movie though.
You actually liked it?
I did.
Really?
And the water thing kind of makes sense because, I mean, theoretically makes sense because they might not have water.
Yeah,
that's weird.
Huh?
Yeah, they might not have water where aliens are. Not that I believe in aliens, but anyway. Yeah, no. Just saying, in a theoretical sense.
You're becoming a believer.
Not a chance, dude.
Come on over.
Not a chance.
Come on down. We need more.
Nope. There's no aliens. There's no Dogmen. There's no Loch Ness Monster. There's no Bigfoot.
If any aliens
might be a fairy if he's Bigfoot. Inside joke, but anyway.
Inside joke. If any aliens are, intercepting this broadcast, like come down, show yourself to James, show yourself to him so we can be like, oh,
can you fix my finger? Ouch. 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 Elliot. Okay, anyway. Feelings. That's what we're supposed to talk about. Feelings. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Are we talking about
feelings? Can guys express their feelings?
Well, guys, I'd like to start when you're a kid.
You're a kid.
You're a kid. So you're young. And what are your how do you develop? You have feelings, but how do you develop what you do with them?
All about how you're raised. All comes back to parenting.
How you're raised and what you see.
Seeing how your parents react.
Parents and grandparents and people and everything around you.
Which, in my opinion, it can go two ways. Like my dad, I never saw my dad crying growing up. Like he never really got like really angry or anything, but he kept everything bottled up. And then later on, exactly what I did, bottled everything up.
Right. And I don't really bottle. As you can tell, I was super mad over Facebook.
Yeah.
I let him out, but I don't.
You let him out in a different way, though.
I do. But that's the thing. I'm not saying. So as far as. So when you're a kid, yeah, it's a lot on how what you see and what you learn. Mm-hmm. Then you get older and like, so we're guys. And the general consensus is guys shouldn't show their emotions, their feelings like women. And I kind of agree. We shouldn't.
To an extent.
To an extent, yeah. But like, if you were always emotional and crying and blah, 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 do you think you're going to be the type of guy that's going to protect? Or you're going to, you're going to ball up into a little ball, a little fetal position and cry about it.
Also, when you're that person, like if you're a guy who's just always like just showing his emotions nonstop, like it's almost like the like people don't take you as seriously too.
Right,
Like when
yeah.
something really is going on,
Yeah.
you're just it's like,
Yeah.
he always does that.
Crybaby.
Yeah. But is it okay for guys to cry in public? Because you say
Situational.
You say there's a time and place for everything.
Situational. Yeah, situational.
So, but have you ever held something like you were just on the brink of tears and you just did all you could to hold it in, so you weren't crying in front of someone else, so you didn't look like a pussy?
Yeah.
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 Why though? Is it because you didn't want to look? You just because you don't want to be embarrassed?
No, the only time I didn't want. So it was about Bella, and I didn't want her at a young age to see me cry because I thought it would make me look like less of a father. And so I left the room and cried and then came back when I was done.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So I think it's situational. And she's seen me cry. And
she has seen you cry?
Yeah, for sure.
Really?
For sure. You know, she's seen me cry when my mom died. She's seen me, but I've never like cried at a movie.
Have you ever cried in a movie?
Period? Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, all the time.
But you won't show that.
It depends. It depends on the situation.
The last movie I watched that I cried at was Marley and Me. I was by myself.
I cried at Marley and Me.
Oh yeah, tear. I wasn't like.
Yeah, no.
I was just like.
Yeah.
Yeah, like boom. Yeah. So weird. Like naturally though, for a guy, like even like when I'm by myself, I'm crying. Like it rarely ever comes out. Like no, you're still like trying to hold it in. Even when
that's how I cried for my mom.
Did you?
Oh,
what, you really let it out?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. It's a mess.
What, you were loud? You were
well, no, I don't cry loud anyway, but
you were.
Oh yeah.
Really? Oh
yeah, almost where that bottom lip thing.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, that was a mess, dude. Couldn't see.
Oh
yeah, what a mess that was. But
for me, a good cry feels good sometimes.
Hey, Edie Prather.
Who's that? Do you know them?
Yeah.
Who are they?
She used to babysit me. Actually.
She used to babysit you?
Yeah.
Got any embarrassing James Dean stories?
No, because I was young.
I had some wacky babysitters.
She let me swear.
Did she? My one.
I swore over a Transformer show, I think it was.
Oh, yeah? She didn't mind if you cussed?
I was like, can I swear? She was like, yeah, whatever. And I don't even remember what I said. I think I said he was an a-hole or something.
Oh, yeah?
Like Megatron was an a-hole. I don't know what it was.
I had this one babysitter. Oh, we hated when she came over because in front of my parents, she acted like, oh, yes, like, these knuckleheads, they're great kids. And when they left, she's like, all right, you little shit, dude, what's going on? She used to always bring her boyfriend over and like have sex with them while she was babysitting us. And like my parents didn't believe it when we like brought it up to them. Like,
you should have grabbed the like disposable Kodak, took some pictures for your parents, and then when they like developed it,
yeah, what the? All right, blackmail them, like give us the babysitter money.
Yeah,
don't come out.
I got pictures.
Did you have a lot of babysitters growing up?
Not really.
No? Oh yeah, you were a latchkey kid.
Yeah.
You guys didn't need to be watched.
Not at all.
We had a lot of babysitters.
Not at all.
Most of them were pretty good.
I came home and left.
I had a babysitter. Looking back, this is super messed up, but she'd come over and she'd have sex with a friend of mine. And she was like probably like 16 and he was like maybe 12 or 11.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty messed up.
That's kind of like, I don't know.
That was not even the one who had sex with their boyfriend. This was another babysitter.
Dude,
my parents really know how to pick them. Black kids shoving me in dryers. Again, doesn't matter that they're black. No, we had a lot. My favorite babysitter was my cousin Brandon now because he let us do whatever the hell we wanted.
Well, of course that was your favorite one. No rules. Everybody likes no rules.
You can do whatever you want.
No, anyway, feelings. I think there's definitely a time and a place for feelings. Definitely. I mean, if you're in the middle of something tragic happening, you need to have a clear head so you don't cry. It's just how it goes.
But what about emotional stuff, like how it's changed so much from, let's say, like men in the 30s versus today, and how therapy was looked at? You're just like weak and suck it up. You don't need to
again,
just suck it up.
I think there's a time and a place for therapy as well.
But do you think if a guy goes to therapy, it makes him a lesser man?
Depends on what he's going for.
I
mean, if he's like, the coworker said my car was ugly. Yeah, no, he's a total wuss.
Yeah, no, if it's like something more,
if he's like got feelings of like, I don't know,
trauma from his childhood, that someone was raped or something.
Maybe it's time to get over that.
Or, images of your dad beating your mom or something, and like it's affected you your whole life, and you're just trying to kind of snap, like,
no, you know what?
Or drug addiction, or just super bad depression, and you're trying to talk to someone to get over,
Yes and no.
But what's so wrong with going to a therapist for anything and just talking about your problems with someone?
That guy. Again, I think that should come down to a spouse or family members. But if they're just as messed up, then I guess you got to go somewhere.
Or what if you're having issues with your wife and you want outside,
then you should
a little extra help. You tried everything. You're talking to her. Well, then not working.
Then you haven't tried everything.
Like marriage counseling. Is that a bad thing?
Yeah.
Really?
Well,
you think marriage counseling is bad?
I don't.
Why?
Well, just hold on.
God, you are.
I think counseling. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, I do, but I don't. I do because they don't really know the situation, and counselors only hear what you want to tell them. So they never have the full picture, so they can never give true good advice.
But what if you give them you tell them everything?
Nobody does.
Yeah,
I learned that a long time ago. Nobody tells you. They only tell you what they want you to know.
If you and Betsy were going through horrible, you guys couldn't work it out or whatever, you'd never get outside help from anyone?
Not from a therapist.
But you talk to a friend before a therapist.
I'd probably talk to like a pastor or something, because
why? What the hell do they know?
They know about professional. They know about God.
Yeah.
And I mean,
I can't believe you want to go to a marriage counselor. Won't you do anything to save your marriage? Try everything. What if the pastor's just not working? Why are you so against the therapist?
Because again, they don't know the whole story.
But
they only know what you want them to know. So they're giving advice. So in other words, it's kind of like bad advice.
But how's your pastor different? If he knows about God, if you're not telling him the whole story, what more would he know?
Well, no, that's true. That's what I'm saying. I would most likely try and figure this out myself, but I would also talk to a lot of people, a lot of friends, and get 20, different aspects. So I have many different avenues to maybe apply or choose from.
I just wonder why you're against.
I'm not against it. I'm against it for maybe me. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not against it for you because I know it's helped you.
Yeah.
And I'm not against it for people that it has helped. I just think that there's another avenue you should try before going to. That would be an absolute very last resort for me.
Wonder.
A Bible man is wise in all his ways. Tim, Eric, thank you. Yeah, no, I believe everything that you need. Yeah, see, we do have blind. Everybody has blind spots.
Yeah, that we can benefit from outside sources. Yeah, it's the same thing as talking to a friend. You're just talking to someone who does this for a living.
It costs a lot more.
Yeah, I know, but what? Hey, can you put a price on marriage and your love?
No, but again, it would be an absolute last resort for me to go to a therapist.
I think that you look as therapy as something that's kind of a weak thing. Like it's something that, I think you have a little bit of mentality of just man up. A little bit.
I do have a mentality of man up, and
yeah,
I think
a friend really knows a lot.
Well, it depends on your friends.
Yeah, I know, but
it's not even if they know a lot. It's I want to know There. Okay. Shut the shit. Sam. Enough. So it's not all right.
Sit down. Sorry about this. We're getting into some deep conversation, and the beast is.
Oh my gosh! I can't even shut the freaking shades. There. They're gone.
Be good. They're gone.
No. Okay. What was I trying to say now? Jeez.
A friend is one-sided. Huh. I don't.
Yeah. No. It is. It is one-sided. You're getting it. Any advice you get is really one-sided.
Yeah.
So, but what I do with friends is I get advice, and I pick the one that suits me best if I'm going to apply it to my life. And I might not, but in talking to them, I might go, "Oh, I didn't think of that. They brought it up, and now I know what I need to do." But I do believe that if everybody followed what it says in the Bible,
in a perfect world,
but unfortunately, we don't live in a perfect world.
Everyone followed the law. We wouldn't need all kinds.
We wouldn't need rules if we regulated ourselves.
Yeah.
So, going to a therapist, yes, it does help. And
I get why it's not for everyone, but I don't think people should knock it. Well, someone's trying to help themselves,
Yeah, no, and that's good. But again, I do have a little bit of man up mentality.
Yeah, and I get that.
And I think more men should have a man up mentality. My nephew sent me a thing. Or no, it was a long time ago he sent it, and it just popped up on this horrible Facebook thing. And it was ask a man with a knife.
Ask a man with a knife.
And so it was like a little story that said, if you're having a problem in doing something, ask a guy who carries a knife, because they're a person that does things. They fix. So if you got something that needs fixed, ask a person with a knife, because they're going to be able to help you. And so what he was doing, he was complimenting me, because he was like, I always try to be the man with the knife, because a man with the knife taught me.
Oh, because you carry a knife.
Right.
Gotcha.
But my mentality is, I agree.
Truth hurts, but also heals. Therapist is in it for the money.
I agree, but
pastors get paid too, bro.
They do.
And I don't think they should, but that's a whole different topic.
Yeah, we should talk about that one day.
Mega churches.
I agree with what Tim's saying to a point, and I disagree as well. I think there are a lot of doctors and therapists that truly do want to help people. But again, I don't think, like, if one person goes to therapy, they give one-sided stories, so you get one-sided advice. And if you want to feel good, you'll get the advice you want. And when you apply it, it's not going to be the right thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like horoscopes. They say how your day's going to go, and you're like, "Oh my god, that's so true." Because you're looking like you can hear anything, and you can apply it. Like, me, or that.
Echo chambers.
Oh,
you get the advice you want when people are saying it back to you. You know what I mean? Where you say it the loudest, and then people are like, yeah, it's the same advice, and you echo. They said the same thing I did. It must be right.
I was in an echo, or no, it wasn't an echo chamber. It was a soundproof thing where you don't hear anything.
Those are weird.
Oh, so creepy.
I'd like to go to one.
Yeah, it was like another bucket list thing of mine, and it was a little too much.
Apparently, Tim's pastor doesn't get paid, but we'll talk about that on another day.
We'll go,
when Facebook is working.
Yes, when we're actually on our normal page, and we can do a whole show on that and mega churches, and I think we kind of talked about that one time, but we can bring it back up.
Yeah, we'll actually do a straight up episode on it.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm just wondering, like, what's wrong? Okay, you go to your pastor and you go to a therapist. But what if someone's, say, an atheist? They don't have a pastor to go to. They don't believe in God.
They should get a pastor.
They just should get a pastor. It's that simple.
I believe a lot of the pastors I've known that I've gotten advice from will give you advice.
Biblical advice.
They give you biblical advice, yeah. And it's not that I couldn't get it. Sometimes it's easier to be like, hey, dude, tell me what the Bible says about whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, preach. But yeah, you know, I have gone to pastors many times for advice.
Oh yeah, that many times?
Advice, but it wasn't like, I wouldn't say it was counseling. It was counseling, but it wasn't like therapy counseling. I didn't go in, I didn't shut the door and go,
you lay on the couch.
Yeah. Oh, my problems are so big.
The RC car I ordered.
My box broke and I got. No, it wasn't. Those things, like the things in life, I really believe that you should be equipped to handle.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe you can be equipped through God to handle.
Yeah.
Almost everything. But then there are times where, like it says, many hands make light work. So you can get advice from other people and make that work in your life a little bit easier.
I love getting other opinions from people.
Oh yeah.
Like you, I love talking to you about all kinds of stuff because you always have a really interesting point on things. As I said many times, James Dean's very logical. Sometimes it's what you need to hear. Something just simple. And you're like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It was simple.
It was retarded freaking
a lot of
doing
things.
This and that.
A lot of things people make way harder than they are.
They do. They definitely do.
And
you're very logical.
I try to be. I try to be logical. Except when Facebook doesn't work.
Or when we're cutting down a tree or something and you got a pulley system to lift this branch.
Yeah.
No, James gives great advice.
Sometimes.
I don't know if you'd make a good therapist because you're almost like too like put it this way, it wouldn't last an hour. You'd just be like,
no, I wouldn't want to charge people for a whole hour.
Exactly, but you can get your advice out so quickly.
Yep.
It's like, do this.
That's it.
Like, oh, I don't really know. It's like, no, do this. Try it. See you next week.
See you next week.
The person's like, oh, well, I'm fixed.
Great.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't make a ton of money because your patients would just be in and out, gone, one and done.
Just come in, they pick a number like at the deli. Now serving A52.
A walk-in clinic. In and out.
You know what though? I bet you that would make a ton of money.
I think it would too.
Just come in and tell your problems.
It's like my business I wanted to start was freaking a lie detector business. You go in, say if a girlfriend thinks someone's cheating or something, hook them up to the machine, you answer it, and you'd have security there too because it'd probably be a lot of
fights,
angry people. Yeah, and you hook up to the machine, and it goes.
You can fake those.
What, lie detectors?
Yeah,
but I think it's kind of like, I mean, they can definitely be inconclusive. And whatever, if they faked it, then all right.
You just have to squeeze your butthole.
What? How do you? What? Is this true?
Yeah.
This is true.
I'm not under a lie detector test now, so I'm not going to squeeze it. But
okay, don't do that.
Well, no, you don't reach back and like squeeze it.
Oh, Jesus Christ! How do you know this?
I saw it on a show.
What, you squeeze your ass and it passes?
No,
like you can be like, my name's Austin.
So
we go, he's telling the truth, James.
You confuse them from the start.
I know that, but I don't think it has to do with squeezing your ass.
Yeah, no, it does. So what it detects is like blood pressure and stuff like that. So it's kind of like when you do the G-force thing, you're supposed to squeeze your legs and squeeze everything as tight as you can to keep the blood in your head. And right. So if you do that on a lie detector, it confuses the lie detector. So every time, so when they do the baseline stuff, like you see on TV where they're like,
what's your name? What day is it?
Yeah. You do it on all those answers. So then when you tell a lie or a truth, it all kind of looks real similar and they can't distinguish. That's why lie detectors are never admissible in court.
No, I know that. Yeah. But I mean, I get it. They're not a perfect science, but
they come really close.
Yeah. I mean, they can be,
you
can kind of weed out some.
They're pretty
people,
accurate. Yeah.
I'd love to have a machine. I'd love to just keep testing it and try to beat it. But yeah, I'd love to have that business. I think you can make a lot of money. Be in and out. You'd have security. You'd pay before. And most guys would probably agree to go because it's like, what are you hiding? Like, what's your password to your phone? Like, I'm not going to tell you. Oh, why not? What are you hiding?
Hide whatever I want to hide.
If you had or it's kind of different asking you because you've been married for so long. But would if your girlfriend or whatever wanted to go through your phone, would that bother you? No, you just be like, all right, here, go through whatever.
I got nothing to hide.
Yeah, but does it bother you at all that she doesn't trust you? If you're like, no, I didn't do this, and they're like,
that would probably bother me. That on principle, I'd probably be like, no, I'm not showing you your phone because
that's what I'm saying.
You have nothing to worry about.
Yeah,
but if you build a relationship,
they
won't have to ask you.
Yeah, no, I know.
Betsy's never asked me to see my phone.
No?
Nope.
Nice. I've actually never had a girlfriend ask me either. I don't think. No, I haven't.
What's her name?
Not my girlfriend. Went out last night though. It was a lot of fun.
Uh-huh.
It was fun. It was fun. James knows how nervous I was. Over nothing too. It was such dumb nerves. Like it was.
Did you go eat and?
We didn't eat. We went to the place downtown, and yeah, it was a good time. I'll leave it at that.
Watching this podcast.
Tim, does your wife not like us? Oh yeah, by the way, Tim, I love your dog. That is his dog, right?
I think so. The one that's always hanging out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that dog. Oh yes. So it's okay for guys to express their feelings.
It is
a time and place for everything.
I think there's a time and a place for it. You know, like you just don't do it all the time. You're not in the middle of, you know, the mall or whatever and start crying.
She doesn't like me. Well, that's understandable. I cuss. I'm filthy. Not really, but
did I say I swore this morning on here?
No, James Dean swore.
I swore.
He swore. This is a big deal for him to swear.
I know. Well, I guess typically it happens when I break something.
You were working on your RC car?
Yeah, and I was cleaning up and I latched the box and the latch.
You said, son of a bitch.
Yeah, I did.
And Betsy said, what, break something?
She goes, what'd you break?
She knew.
Yep.
All right. You filth. Ellie, nice. All right, or I'll switch this. Is it okay for women to express their feelings as much as they want?
It's more accepted.
Huh.
It's definitely more accepted.
So it's okay for, and like society looks at it that way too.
Yeah. And
women cry, whatever. No big deal.
That's okay. Like when you were hurt as a kid, who did you go to?
Your mom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because that's the way it should be. And when you wanted to play, who did you go to?
Went to your dad.
Exactly. There is a place for the differences, and they are there and should be celebrated because we are different. So in general,
we are unlikely friends.
Because you should, like women are just more caring.
Yeah.
That's why they do great at like servers and hospitals, you know.
Yeah, great nurses.
Oh, shut up, daughter.
Bella just pops her head in. What, is Bella a caring person? Or
she is too.
She is caring?
Yeah. She's 19. She's 19. She's caring. You're full of crap.
She wants to be. Is she trying to be like?
You were taught to be caring. You hold the door for people. You say thank you. You're very polite. You help people.
Does she cry a lot?
Not now.
Bella doesn't cry much, really? My mom never.
You cared enough to give an expensive phone to your friend. You're caring. Don't even start.
No.
That's caring.
Miss Bella, you want to say hi to everyone on here? Scared, aren't you?
Not really means yes.
She wants to come on here so
bad.
She's just I don't know what it is.
Shut up, Layla, because you'll come on. Exactly.
We got Bella has her friend over, and Bella always kind of pipes in a little bit, but she never comes on the camera for some reason.
Yeah, she wants to though.
She does.
Leave the cat out of it though. Don't, Bella, don't. Leave the cat out of it.
So women can show their feelings as much as they want.
They show them differently, and I think it's generally more accepted for women to do that. And I don't have a problem with women showing their emotions. I don't have a problem with men showing their emotions as long as it's placed properly.
What gets to you more? A really close friend, a guy and a girl, the woman crying or the guy crying? Like, which one hits your emotions more? Like,
they're both close friends?
Yeah, super close friends.
Same.
No, it's the same thing, really?
It's the same.
Oh, when I see a dad or a guy crying, like, I'm just more like, oh, I think it's more out of the norm.
Depends on what situation it is.
They just got divorced. And they're two super close friends of yours.
Same.
Same?
Same.
Huh. For me, I've never had many friends who cried either. I think it's more because like the less you see of something, like you don't see guys cry that much. So when you do, it's like
it's weird.
Oh man, it is weird.
Yeah.
It's like touching to me for some reason. When I can see a guy cry about something serious, not something stupid, I'm like, that's awesome. I don't know. I think it's cool.
It's okay.
What do they say? Real men cry?
Yeah. And they wear pink.
Yeah, real men wear pink. This isn't pink. This is salmon.
Same thing.
This is salmon.
Finish the color. It's salmon pink.
What?
That's what they say.
Oh, really?
That's the color. Salmon
I got
pink.
a pink shirt. I'll wear that one next. I never wear it. I've worn it like once.
I had a pink shirt.
I wore it whenever. Oh, yeah? You did?
Yeah.
Whenever I wore the pink shirt, girls were always like, oh my God, I love a guy that wears pink.
Okay.
I was like, I think it looks retarded on me, but whatever.
Okay.
I cry. Yeah. Gay? Yeah. Then they're like, oh, I love a guy who wears pink.
Friend zone.
Yep, friend zone. This guy's gay. He's no threat to me.
We can tell him anything.
We can tell him whatever he wants.
Friend zone.
Oh man.
No, whatever. If you want to wear pink, wear pink. Who cares? I don't care what colors anybody wears.
Yeah.
I care about actions.
No, that's sweet.
I've cried at proud dad moments.
Can you remember one?
No.
I don't. You can. But
well,
you don't
definitely.
Admit it.
Definitely the day she was born, I cried.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you cry right then and there?
No, because I was busy right then and there.
You had a job to do.
You
were helping.
Arguing with the people cutting her out that they were like, you can't watch. I was like, dude, I can watch. No, if you're going to pass out. I'm like, I'm not going to pass out.
Did they let you watch?
No.
Really?
No.
They made you leave.
No, there was like a big curtain.
And you were like
from here up, and she can't see nothing. She was a mess.
What?
They sucked the spinal fluid out, and she was like, oh
my God.
Yeah, she was a mess.
Was she squeezing your hand?
Were
you there the whole time? Were you like counsel? Were you coaching her?
No, I didn't talk.
You didn't say anything?
No, I don't.
You were like, come on, baby, push.
Yeah,
I see your head.
Well, no, she could. It was C-section.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So there was no labor, but I was just like, she was. And I was like, what am I going to say? You look great. You really don't.
But the baby's beautiful. Nah, it looks like an alien.
Looks like they do. They all look like aliens. Mine was a cute alien, but it still looked like an alien.
They still look like an alien.
Yeah, she had a whole bunch of hair.
Did she? She had a lot of hair.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh, she's always had a lot of hair. Oh yeah.
Huh.
But yeah, no, I've cried over stuff like that.
That's sweet.
But
that's touching.
Yeah.
Have you ever? You probably never done this. Have you ever cried for no real reason? Like you were just there, and all of a sudden you just got really emotional for some reason. You just started like tear ran down your face, and you're not really sure why. Can't see you doing that.
No,
I've done it before. But
there's got to be a reason why, though.
No, I did. Once you think about it more, it's other stuff that was going on in your life, and it's like, but it's not like you were in the moment. Something.
All of a sudden, you're thinking about your ants.
Yeah, exactly. My poor fire ants.
But yeah, no, I've definitely cried at proud dad moments for sure.
That's sweet. I think I would. I would too. What about wedding stuff? Did you ever cry when you got married? Can't see you crying for that.
I was happy.
Yeah.
Wasn't even. I
Can
happy
you be
cried.
happy with tears though?
Yeah, I happy cried over when I got my first Transformer.
You did?
Yeah. Happy cried over that. It was like that. And I got like the Michael Jackson jacket at the same time. And I was like, and some lady at the restaurant was like, is he okay? My mom was like, tears of joy. It was the first time I heard that. I was like, tears of joy. What?
What the hell are tears of joy?
Yeah, what's going on? I don't understand. But you learn, that's how you learn emotions and feelings.
So, final statement. It's all right for guys to show feelings and emotions.
Yeah.
At the right time.
Yeah. Everything should be at the right time. And even women should be at the right time. But when women do it, it's way better.
Mm-hmm.
It's like way more caring.
Mm.
I didn't.
You didn't cry at all? You were just like, oh, there she is.
Yep. I was like, let's get this done.
Yes. So guys can show their emotions.
I think
some of us think you can go to therapy, some don't.
Yeah, well, again, yes for therapy, no for therapy.
Mm.
Shh. Out there.
Yeah, what's going on out there?
I know. We have a desk to build.
So you'd never go to therapy?
As a last resort, it would have to be like end of the world kind of thing.
last resort.
Last resort.
You've talked to 8 billion people on the earth, and the therapist is like just waiting there. You're like, Jesus Christ. Okay.
I guess so. Which one do you use the cheapest?
That's what you're going by.
Frugal with my money.
Frugal with your money and your feelings.
See, the thing is though, like therapists, you could go to like 10 different therapists and get 10 different answers. So it's the same thing as going to a friend.
True, but you can go to 10 different mechanics and get 10 different answers. Some are ripping you off, some aren't.
That's a whole different thing though. The ripping you off thing. But if you have a bad bearing.
Well, everyone has a different outlook on things though. What's wrong with that?
That's why you can just go to your friends.
True, but
what are they educated?
Educated on how the mind works, psychology. You know what psychology is, right?
It's pretty complicated. I guess I'm educated too.
Think and stuff.
I'm educated too.
I don't think you can just do everything.
I can't.
I don't think you can.
So can you?
And you can too.
Yeah. Anyway, you can do whatever you really want to do.
You can do whatever you put your mind to.
Wait, it's true.
I know.
I mean, within reason.
Yeah.
Like you could learn to draw, but you might never be to the level of I'm at. That's a talent thing. That's something different.
Speaking of talent or whatever, I'm going to buy a keyboard or learn how to play a little bit of piano, I think.
Why?
I don't know. Be an easy instrument to kind of just stick around with.
It's not.
Well, you can practice. You can practice by yourself. Like you can just kind of watch. Better than guitar, I feel like. It's small. You can play anything on piano too. You can't play everything on guitar. You can literally play any music on piano, almost. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's the instrument I'm gonna pick up this winter. Is piano.
I have a keyboard you can use.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Is that a nice one?
Pretty nice.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I was gonna buy it. Oh really?
It's big. Yeah.
Oh dang. Yeah, that's why I've come to the conclusion. Need a winter hobby. It's gonna be that.
I think you should get drums.
I do too, but my place isn't that big. I don't know where I could put them.
Right in the living room.
Be that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You live by yourself. What's the matter?
I don't know. ADHD is like, oh, this thing's just sitting here. Can't
That's
really
more.
pack it up.
It's like OCD. Get rid
I
of
would
it.
like to have. I would like to freaking have drums, but I'm going with the piano right now.
Well, it's going to be free. It's great, but piano is really hard to learn.
Yeah.
Aunt Tammy plays piano.
Yeah, but I don't know. Okay. I don't know. I'm going with piano. That's it. You have to keep changing my mind.
Pick up a guitar. It's easier.
Guitar is just not. I don't know. Guitar doesn't interest me at all. Looks kind of boring.
Pianos are boring.
Everyone I see playing guitar, it's always like, down, down, down. Oh, hold on. Down, down, down. Oh, hold on.
No.
Down, down. They just keep. It's like the guy sitting around the bonfire and just keeps trying.
They really suck. That.
Yeah.
Like I suck, but I can still just pick up a guitar and play something.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem as fun. I don't know why. I don't know. Anywho,
whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it is too hard.
Hard.
She tried to teach me. She tried to teach me.
You're just not a good learner.
You know what's always Aunt Tammy? You're saying it's not hard because you play.
You're saying guitar is not hard.
It was easier than guitar. That's it.
You
You can't borrow my thing now.
Me and Tammy are on the side.
Now I'm gonna have to play myself. You can't borrow.
Nope, you're outnumbered. Me and Tammy. Thank you, Miss Tammy, or Aunt Tammy, if you will.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Whatever. I just like piano. James Dean doesn't have to everything he says. No, don't do piano. Do guitar.
No, do piano. It's cool.
Do RC cars.
That's right.
I got the batteries for that one that I was given.
Yeah.
I did not do it yet.
You charged it?
Oh yeah, it's charged and ready to go. The batteries are sitting right next to the
Well, they're probably like dead now, but okay.
Well, whatever. We'll see. Anywho, I'm getting closer to doing it.
I didn't know you took lessons on the guitar.
Yes, Tammy's very talented.
She is.
She is.
She tried to teach me Star Wars. And I just couldn't get it.
Just couldn't do it?
I know how to play like 3 things on a keyboard. And so like I used to go into like the places
people look.
I'd be like do, and they're like, whoa, and then I'd walk away.
Didn't you have a guitar too though? You'd play something and people would be like, whoa, or you play like the 4 songs or whatever really well, you do it.
Yeah, they're like, whoa, you can play guitar. I'm like, yeah, and then I walk away.
Then I look playing today, boy.
I look cool.
Yeah, exactly.
I can play a lot more than 4 songs.
I know, I'm saying like
it's like 6.
That's pretty good, not too shabby.
Yeah, because I have ADHD, I wouldn't sit still.
For piano?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Boring.
You did not like it?
I do. I like it. I like listening to it. There was something about it I couldn't.
Is this an instrument that you just would not care? Really?
I
could see you as a drummer.
I want to get a drum set. No one will let me.
No one will let you?
No.
Yeah, where would you put it?
My living room right here.
We just go right in the living room.
We do our podcast from behind the drum set.
Yeah.
See, she's shaking her head now.
Betsy walked in with.
If I find a drum set at work one day, it's coming home.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll be in the bedroom.
All right.
Oh, wow, 15 over.
What the hell is this thing?
It's my coyote call.
Oh, is it really?
Yep.
Huh. Yeah, wait, can you do it?
I'm not going to do it on here. No, it's super loud.
Oh, it's loud? Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. Anywho.
Yeah,
got feelings. We talked a little about a Dogman.
Dogmen. Stupid.
Mythical creatures. None of them are real.
They're not.
Again, aliens are not real.
Nope.
And remember what else we said?
Mothman's not real.
Mothman's not real.
If you see
don't
Mothman,
trust your babysitter.
Spray him with the hose.
Yeah, that'll get rid of them nice and easy.
Yeah, don't trust your babysitters.
Yeah.
Your babysitters are psychos.
They were really bad people.
My babysitter was cool.
Yeah.
I think I probably only got babysat like 10 times, maybe.
That's it? Oh, really? You were babysat a lot.
Well,
we weren't trusted.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like an actual babysitter. Like grandparents watched me and stuff, but
real actual babysitter.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Anyways, we appreciate everyone watching us today.
All right.
We'll be back next week. Hopefully we're on our normal page next week.
Yeah.
No Facebook bugs.
Stupid Facebook.
Yes. Have a great day.
That is horrible.